Welcome to this video on business communication. We'll learn about different types of communication, how they work, and how to overcome common barriers in the workplace. Effective communication and its importance to business. Effective communication improves productivity because employees know exactly what is expected. It ensures instructions are clear so tasks are completed properly. Barriers are reduced when everyone understands the message. Decisions can be made faster when the right information is shared. It also helps keep customers informed, improving satisfaction. Finally, understandings are avoided, leading to better teamwork and results. Now let's talk about internal communication and external communication. Internal communication is the communication between members of the same organization. Internal communication is how people inside a business share information. It includes notes on the boards, emails to central staff, quick updates from managers to employees, or discussions in the team meetings. It keeps work organized and helps employees know what to do and when to do it. External communication between the business and external individuals or organizations. External communication happens between the business and people or organization outside of it. For example, contacting suppliers to place orders, replying to customers via email, or promoting products through social media. It is also used when sending reports to banks or tax authorities. It helps the business maintain strong relationships and operate legally and professionally. The process of effective communication. Communication starts with the sender, who forms the message. It is then passed through a medium, like a phone call or email. So the medium is the method used to send it, like email or face-to-face. The receiver listens or reads the message. The receiver is the person who receives and interprets the message. Finally, feedback is given to show the message was received and understood. If one part fails, the communication may break down. One-way communication is a type of communication where the message is sent without expecting a response. One-way communication is used when a message is given without needing any reply, and it's common for announcements, notes, or recorded messages. It works well when the goal is just to inform people, but there's a risk that the message may not be fully understood because there is no chance to ask a question. Two-way communication is a type of communication where the receiver can respond or give feedback. For example, telephone call, face-to-face meeting, video conferencing, feedback email. Two-way communication lets the receiver reply and ask questions or give feedback. This makes it easy to avoid misunderstandings and solve problems quickly. So advantages: you can confirm understanding, you can build trust and cooperation, and also it allows questions and discussion. Verbal communication methods. Verbal communication includes talking face-to-face, using the phone, or joining video calls. It is good when you need fast feedback and a personal touch. It is helpful to urgent or simple messages, but there is no written record, and if people aren't listening closely, the message might be missed. Complex information might not be clearly remembered. Written communication methods. Written communication includes letters, emails, memos, and text messages. It gives you a permanent record, which is great for legal and detailed messages. It's easy to share and refer back to. But feedback is slower, and some people might not understand the message or even ignore it. Visual communication methods. Visual communication uses images, videos, and diagrams. It's great for grabbing attention and making complex information easy to understand, but it doesn't allow feedback and may confuse people if not explained well. Also, producing visuals can cost more. Choosing the right methods depends on several factors: how urgent the message is, who the message is for, and whether feedback or written records are needed. So first one is speed. Speed matters when choosing how to communicate. If a message is urgent, you should use fast methods like phone calls, instant messages, or emails. Delayed communication can cause confusion or missed opportunities. Businesses need to act quickly, so the method must match the situation. Cost. The cost of communication is important. A business must stay within budget, so low-cost methods like email or messaging apps are often chosen. However, printing reports, posting letters, or producing videos can be more expensive. Choosing affordable methods helps control costs. Message details. Detailed or complex messages are best sent in writing so the receiver can review the information clearly. If the message is short and simple, a quick call or conversation may be enough. Sometimes visuals like charts or diagrams can help explain the message better. Leadership style. Different leadership styles affect communication. Autocratic leaders often give instructions through direct methods like announcements. Democratic leaders prefer open discussions, using meetings or emails to collect feedback. The leader's style influences how messages are sent and how much employee input is encouraged. The receiver. When choosing how to communicate, consider who will receive the message. If the receiver is new or unfamiliar with the topic, use simple language and clear explanations. Messages should match their level of experience and role. For example, a director may prefer reports, while workers might prefer simple instructions. Need for written record. Some messages must be recorded for legal or business purposes. Written communication provides a lasting record that can be stored and referred to later. This is important for contracts, reports, or official decisions. It ensures accountability and avoids future confusion. Importance of feedback. Feedback is crucial in communication. It shows whether the message was received and understood. It also gives the sender a chance to adjust the message if needed. In discussions and teamwork, feedback helps improve results and building engagement. Now let's look at formal and informal communication. A formal communication is the messages sent through official channels using professional language. Formal communication is for professional and official messages. It follows a structured format and uses formal language. It often creates a written record that can be stored or shared later. Examples include an HR email, formal reports, and meeting agendas. Informal communication. Casual communication using everyday language, often outside formal channels. Informal communication is more relaxed and often happens naturally between people. It helps build relationships and can be faster than formal messages. It might be a quick chat or group message or a casual phone call. While useful, it might not be suitable for serious or official matters. Communication barriers are factors that stop effective communication of messages. Now let's look at them one by one. Problem with the sender. The sender uses complex language that is hard to understand, or the message is too long or lacks focus. The sender communicates the wrong message. The message is delivered too quickly to follow. Solutions. We need to use simple, clear language and avoid jargon. So we need to keep the message short and focused. We need to make sure the sender fully understands the message before sending. And we need to speak at a pace that allows the listener to follow easily. Barriers with the medium. The message gets lost during transmission. The wrong communication channel is used. The message is altered as it passes through many people. The communication system breaks down. And solutions? We need to choose a reliable method for sending a message. And we need to use a channel suitable for the message type. And we need to keep the communication chain short, and we need to follow up with feedback to confirm the message was received. Barriers with the receiver. The receiver is distracted and not paying attention. The receiver is too busy to act on the message, or the receiver lacks the knowledge to understand the message, and the receiver is unwilling to accept the message. And solutions: make the message stand out and highlight its importance. Send the message when the receiver is free to focus. Use simple words and explain unfamiliar ideas. And choose a sender the receiver respects. And the last one, problems with the feedback. No feedback is received from the receiver. Feedback is delayed and no longer useful, or feedback is vague or unclear. The communication method doesn't allow feedback. And how to overcome barriers? Encourage feedback and ask for it clearly. Use communication channels that allow immediate response. Ask specific questions to get useful feedback, and use alternative methods if feedback is not received.